It is completely understandable to feel overwhelmed and anxious after a fire, wondering what remains and if your property is still safe. The thought of assessing the damage can be daunting, but knowing what to look for can provide crucial initial insights. When it comes to spotting visible structural fire damage, you are primarily looking for clear indicators that the building materials have lost their integrity due to extreme heat exposure. These signs include deep charring, significant sagging or warping of structural elements, and extensive cracking or crumbling in concrete or masonry. Recognizing these key visual cues is an important first step in understanding the extent of the impact. The reason these signs appear is directly related to how different building materials react to high temperatures. Wood, for example, chars deeply, losing its density and strength as its organic components burn away. Steel, while non-combustible, can warp, twist, and lose its load-bearing capacity when heated to critical temperatures, causing beams and columns to buckle. Concrete and masonry can spall or crack extensively as moisture trapped within the material rapidly expands, or as the binding agents degrade under intense heat. This degradation is a direct consequence of the physical and chemical changes fire inflicts on these materials, compromising their ability to support the structure. To visually assess for damage, begin by observing the overall shape and alignment of walls, ceilings, and rooflines from a safe distance. Look for any noticeable bowing, leaning, or unusual distortions. Examine exposed wooden beams for charring that extends deeply into the wood rather than just superficial scorching. For steel components, check for any twisting, bending, or significant discoloration, which can indicate severe heat exposure. In concrete or brick, widespread cracking, crumbling, or areas where the surface has flaked off, a process known as spalling, are critical red flags. Always remember that these observations should be made from a secure location, never entering a potentially compromised structure without professional clearance. Beyond the obvious burns, pay attention to specific signs like widespread delamination of plywood or other layered materials, where layers separate due to heat. Also, note any consistent smoky odor even after the fire has been extinguished and the area ventilated. This can indicate deep-seated smoke saturation in materials that might not show immediate charring but have still been compromised structurally. An insider tip is that even seemingly intact components near heavily damaged areas can be weakened by heat transfer, so a professional inspection often includes thermal imaging to detect hidden issues. Ultimately, spotting visible structural fire damage involves carefully observing how a building's components have reacted to intense heat. These visual indicators are vital for a preliminary understanding, but they always serve as a prelude to a comprehensive professional assessment. While you're careful and can identify many immediate concerns, only qualified experts can accurately determine the full extent of the damage, ensuring the safety and stability of your property moving forward.